Alright gents, Reaction Boy Jimmy here, back again to do what we do. This is a video about Bradley Martyn, who is like the huge fitness YouTuber with the big build, he's a big muscle man guy. He's friends with like the Nelk boys and Steve Will Do It and all those guys. This video is called Bradley Martyn Continues to Embarrass Himself by Tell Us More. Do tell us more, dude, because I'm curious, because I don't know, I'm not hip. I don't know. I've also seen his podcast a little bit, the Raw Talk. It's okay.
Over the past year or so, Bradley Martyn has become an internet meme for how much he backs himself in a street fight.
But
has
even in a street fight, I'd beat the
out of you in the street fight.
I would kill you, bro.
Yeah. Okay, well those are two very different things. Are you guys gonna fight fair, first of all? Are you guys gonna fight with your upper by muscles, your big curious I don't even know what muscles are called, dude. That's how little I work out, but freaking he probably knows.
I would kill you.
He's huge. He can stomp you with his fist.
260 pounds is a running joke because he brings it up almost any chance he gets.
Damn, I'm 260, bro. Unless you're 260, about 260.
I was kind of wondering why that was in the thumbnail or whatever. Freaking 260, that's like 100 pounds more than me. And then some.
Yeah, but I'm 260.
There
it's like another
clips
person.
Of him wrestling other much smaller influencers,
in mass.
And to no surprise, he ends up winning. However, coming out on top against an influencer and coming out on top against a trained fighter are
they
two
kissing?
very different things. During 2023, anytime Brad had a boxer or mixed martial artist on his podcast, he'd pose the question of who would win if they had a street fight. The guys he asked were always much smaller than him, so his argument on how he'd beat them always hinged upon his weight advantage. He'd insist that if he got a hold of them, then it would all be over. But everyone responded saying he'd have no chance.
People think they're like muscles.
I mean, I guess it is pretty pointless to have those big old muscles if you're never going to use them, dude. But on the street, maybe just get into boxing, or do people still do like YouTuber boxing? I was never into that at all, that freaking trend. That I thought it kind of came and went, but I mean, you could bring it back or just stop getting into fights with people. Stop challenging people to duels. I don't want to fight you, man.
Nothing like
strangling while
I'm a
you're
nerd
just like,
with 6 glasses on.
Here?
You think you beat me in a street fight?
You in a street fight?
Yeah. Hey, do you think you could beat me in a street fight? Is this like his Joe Roganism? You think you could smoke some weed? You think you could beat me in a street fight, huh? Maybe we could do a foot race down the block, you and me? Who do you think would win, hypothetically?
You're a podcaster, brother.
What I'm saying.
So the answer is then yes, yeah?
I mean, he's a massive podcaster. Clearly, this is not what he does all day, but
The delusion of believing.
I feel like the obfuscation here has really got this guy shaking in his boots, whoever he is, respectfully.
Diaz in a street fight is absolutely wild. It's like everyone understands something Bradley doesn't.
Yeah, that guy could beat up Bradley Martyn 100%. The 260-pound champ. Ain't no way.
And you know it's bad.
I'm so sorry. I don't know who you are.
You're gonna try to come and run in, body shot here, body shot to the chin. He's accurate, he knows where to hit. You're gonna expose yourself and then a couple punches. I think you're really overestimating your chin. I know because you're a big guy, you're 260. Your chin is not 260. There's no bench press for your chin.
Before we go on to one of Brad's worst ever takes, I'd like to...
You could chew on tar. You could chew on a piece of a tire and like really work out the jaw. I think it's called mewing. It's on Reddit. Don't look into it. But I mean, Bradley.
Thank MyBookie for sponsoring today's video.
MyBookie,
and I love spicing things up for big fights by putting my money where my mouth is.
I personally wouldn't put my mouth anywhere near these gentlemen.
Wrap his mind around how he
unless they invited me on the Bradley Martyn Raw Talk podcast, then I'd show up in a jiffy when I could. It's on the other side of the country. Probably not the first guest on their list, but I'm probably on the list of people they're looking to reach out to eventually. Listen, gamers like to get raw, so I feel like having a gamer on the podcast, especially like a mobile gamer who is blind legally. Anyways, where's the play button? Just an idea, Bradley. Okay, I'm sorry about if I said something bad about your muscles.
With the guys like that, they're gonna get
I have a guilty
your ankles
conscience.
so fast.
It's Brendan Schaub.
Pick him up, and then
I think about him far too often, admittedly, because there is a road in Wisconsin called Schaub, and Brandon's name is Schaub.
125 pounds though. That's so.
To me,
light.
just I know.
I can lift that with one hand.
I know. I'm telling you, he's gonna get your back. He's gonna get your neck. He's gonna get your ankles.
Dude, because you just lay on top of a 125 pound guy. I can't. What really?
Not the elite guys.
Dude, I want to find that mother. I want to find this guy you're talking about.
DJ.
I want to just lay on top of him.
What Bradley wasn't respecting here is just
I want to get on top of him and overpower him physically. That's what I think of first when I see some people. My friend's cousin Joey, who got to size him up when they walk in the room behind you while you're streaming unannounced. Weight plays a role, you know.
Against,
and skill.
Besides, day to day, Mighty Mouse actually walks around at more like 150 pounds than 125.
Bradley Martyn has no chance. Is there a time limit?
There is not a time limit.
Then he has
sir.
no chance. Is that right?
Zero chance.
He's gonna get his back taken. He's gonna
he's 100% gonna
get
choked out. If they just do a jiu-jitsu match, Mighty Mouse gonna get him. He's gonna get tired.
He's gonna get him. Yeah.
He's gonna get tired. Yep. He's not gonna know the positions.
Yeah.
He's gonna get trapped.
Just that's what
he's gonna get bored. He's gonna get horny. He's gonna get hungry.
Yeah. That's what grappling is on that level.
You'd think Bradley would be more humble, given he actually has some prior experience rolling. A few years ago, he posted this video to his YouTube channel where he got.
Does that mean playing jiu-jitsu? Or I'm sorry, practicing. It's not a game.
Practice at a gym in
You could beat me up, obviously. Oh, I always have to mute these videos just in case anything pops, you know? I don't want to hear that shit. Why are they fighting? Stop fighting him. He's clearly a new beginner. He's got a white belt. You're beating him up. Who is that guy? Oh, Jesus, I hate this. Why do people like this?
At it with a bunch of influencers, which is to overestimate his abilities. He went crazy on Bryce Hall, continuing even after Bryce could no longer fight back.
This guy just annoys me. The friggin' Mizkif poker clip is the only exposure I had to whoever this is, and I didn't like it. I have to address this. I was down about 40K in 2 hours gambling, already in a bad mood. I had no idea who this guy was. He was fucking bothering me at the blackjack table. That's 2 strikes on the Bryce meter. Had a few drinks in my system and lack of sleep. 3 excuses, dude, for being a total dickhead anyway. Fuck this guy. You guys fucking roughhouse a lot. Flag. Oh my god, you're picking on the little fella. Why is that? Kariuma sponsors this?
Steve will do it into the ground during...
That's a flag! That's a
Oh, he's gonna kill him, dude! Oh, shit!
He attacked Vitaly after he tried acting like...
That was uncomfortable.
And he violently slammed Steve will do it into the ground during one of their many confrontations.
But his name is Steve will do it to him. Oh!
Now, arguably,
that's what the people want.
Brad picking a fight.
It's called a collab. You ever heard of it?
The smaller guy happened following a podcast he did with Brendan Schaub and Brian Callen. Brian, who was 54 years old at the time, tried warning Brad not to pick a fight with Dylan Dennis, who was a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
I promise you, you're gonna get choked out.
After the podcast,
oh, look at that thick-ass boy. That's what his shirt is referencing, I think. It's got so many C's, can't you tell?
Brad and Brian ended up having a tussle. And
Brendan Schaub, world genius marketing. Influencer, whatever. Oh, look at Brian. He's gonna take him too. Is the point that he just keeps doing this to little fellas like me? Because maybe I should talk less shit in this video. Bradley Martyn, I love your muscles and your big smile. Please don't break my spine. I'm sure you could. I would never question you on it. Oh my god, dude, it goes on for so long. Boys will be boys even when they're 58 and then way younger and bigger. Are they actually upset? Are they gonna get married after this? This seems sensual.
An idiot like me.
I know, I was trying not to do it.
You know what I mean? Like,
I was trying not to.
Yeah.
So first off, Brian tells Brad that his neck is injured, and Brad responds saying he won't grab it. But then that's the first thing he does. Then the 150-pound Callen manages to flip him over, after which Brad puts even more force on his neck. Of course he ended up winning, but him telling Brian he's lucky he wasn't going hard on him showed just how much he cares about looking like the big man.
I could have destroyed your ass.
And if that doesn't scream insecurity, I don't know what does. What's also interesting to point out is that he fought the one guy in the room who isn't a fighter, not to mention the age gap. Sad, if he's struggling like that with Callen, how does he expect to be any pro MMA guy? What's worse is that you can tell
the podcast guy is old and he is annoying, but you can't beat up old people. Bryce Hall though, I'll allow it.
Purely due to his size. That's why a lot of times he plays a tough guy and tries to intimidate people, because it's always worked. Often though, he jumps to being aggressive and threatening out of nowhere, when he could easily just handle things peacefully, and it just makes him seem like he has something to prove.
Someone told here.
All right, hold on. No, don't run.
Hold on, listen.
Now we get the view.
Hold on, listen.
Listen to what Bradley just said.
Hey,
go ahead.
Listen to what I'm
What do you think Zerk is doing right now? Just chilling?
saying.
Why are you getting mad?
Probably at a playground.
I'm talking to you right now. Listen.
Bradley Martyn Raw Talk. Steiny, something about this. Steiny.
Steiny, I get a lot of notifications for an Amish man.
And I'm fucking.
Really,
I'm
bro? You want to talk about this right now? Want to talk about how you got your start, bitch? Why don't you tell the internet right now? Go ahead, tell him.
Dude.
Go ahead, tell him.
Dude.
Tell him.
Okay,
tell
wait.
him.
Okay, fine, I will.
Tell him when you had 1,300 followers who put you in their videos, bitch.
No, but wait.
This is a normal amount of anger to have towards your friends on a podcast when they're Amish and farming. This is a normal amount of anger to have inside for it to come out when you're in a fit of roid rage, perhaps. I don't know. One can only speculate. I'm just, you know,
Brad.
Throwing theories out
Go
there.
ahead. You'll come hard at me. She's not expecting that right back. Tell them how you got started.
Theories used to travel by word of mouth like this back in the old country.
Tell them the truth. Look in the camera. Tell them the
Folklore.
truth.
With all the clips popping
All
up
my
with
favorite
Bradley, the
influencers.
wrestling
I love
people are
men.
talking a big.
My dear fellow, might I ask, what did you intend to convey by that?
People
Don't
start to
take that out of
realize
context.
it's
I
not
didn't mean it like
confidence
that.
he's showing, but insecurity. Even when he's just messing around
Not
with
that I'm
friends,
insecure,
he always
like
goes
this guy
overboard.
that I'm
But
reacting
because
to,
of this, sometimes people
and being
get
kind
hurt.
to, because I
Late
don't wish
last
to get
year,
beat
he
up
had
in
a
the
spell with
future.
Sneeko in his gym, and sadly for Sneeko, it ended really badly for him.
Sneeko could be on the list of people who
he had a
maybe
spell with
deserve to get
Sneeko in
beat
his
up
gym,
in a fit
and
of
sadly
roid
for
rage.
Sneeko-
Not by me. Just in general, I'm not wishing bad on anyone. But I might be wishing Brad on Sneeko.
It ended really badly for him. Sneeko made the poor decision of not wearing a head or mouth guard, and Brad spent the entire spar.
Yeah, he also fought Sean Strickland from the UFC, who, I mean, probably could have destroyed, hurt him a lot
Gunshots
worse than it
directly
looked
at
like he
his
did. Jesus. Why is this fun for them? I would prefer not to get hurt today, and tomorrow, and always. Damn, son.
Bro, you chipped my tooth, Brad.
Bro, if I chipped my tooth today, I wouldn't think about much else. I'm just saying. Boys will be boys. In my 30-year-old opinion, you guys are too old to be
Spit
boys.
it out. Post-fight interview, Brad.
Okay.
What?
Sit down. Sit down.
Do you know what
Oi, Brad.
sparring means, Brad?
Oi, Brad.
Bro, okay.
Let me get a
explain
word.
this. I did not go hard on you.
What?
Bro, I did not
That's
go hard.
Bro, I wasn't even hard.
I did not go hard.
You
I
were
wasn't
trying
even
your ass
hard.
on your face.
I'm not hard. I'm currently not hard.
Run back.
He was trying. What? He was throwing.
What did I
The
tell
drink.
you?
What is he wearing, brother? A Hassan Piker cosplay?
You were on the phone. I said,
I said, are you sure? Are you
Fucking-
sure?
I don't think it's a good
But do
idea.
you know what sparring means?
Yes. But do you realize that if you put me on camera, what's going to happen? We spar, we're f***ing around, what's going to happen? What is everyone waiting to say? Anything they can, right?
Oh, so you're putting your whole reputation on the
I
line.
wasn't putting anything on the line, but I'm saying like...
You were
no
game
matter-
7 fucking
I was
wailing.
not bro, if I'm game 7, I would...
Steve, my tooth is chipped.
I would knock you...
He's
If I was
pissed.
game 7, I would kill you.
Oh, yeah?
You would die.
Oh,
You
yeah.
want gloves on right now?
Bro.
I'll beat the fuck out of you, game 7.
Bro, what are you doing, Brad? You're
This
100
is an
pounds more than
elaborate
me.
ploy. He's trying to get a legal body. Don't fall for it.
That's the point. The reality is this. There's no...
Are you not going to press? You're just looking at me,
Why
bro?
else would he be in this room full of nerds? He's looking for trouble, dude.
You're going to press him.
Bro, when he's in front of me, it's
Oh
like
my
real
god,
scary.
what is going on?
Let me defend it. It looks like you're trying your ass off. I don't blame you though. That's your it's your whole image. You're a bodybuilder.
That's crazy.
You weren't trying.
Want to go out there and really try?
Bodybuilders don't try.
I mean, I think
and they
you got
don't
the
care
point.
about how they look.
More stable
What the
Ronaldo,
hell?
a pro
Who?
esports player and Twitch streamer.
This is the FaZe guy, I think. One of them. One of them
Stable
new
Ronaldo
FaZe
came to
fellas.
Brad's gym to film
I
some
was never into FaZe even back in the day. But I
content,
knew a
but during
little bit
their
about them,
workout,
but
he
now
made
I
a
don't.
stupid move by swiping
Because they've
Brad's
changed
hands.
men. I don't think I've ever seen this guy's head. That's kind of fucked up. If head reveal forced upon him? Oh shit, let's see how stable your jaw is, Mr. Ronaldo, but not the famous soccer player, the other one. This guy. I think I remember this happening, but I didn't know.
Oh, I didn't know that was bad. My bad, Brad. Like, actually.
Obviously,
What the
stable
fuck
Ronaldo
do you
should-
mean? Obviously that's not acceptable, but I mean if you're friends, maybe you wouldn't jump to violence, but
I've done this because it was really disrespectful, especially
to
since
do it
Brad
on
had
camera
welcomed
when I don't think I've ever seen this guy without his hat before
him
is kind
into
of
his
crazy.
gym. He probably knew how self-conscious Brad is about his hair, which makes it worse. But even still, there's 100 different ways Brad could have dealt with the situation other than slapping the kid in the face. We all know if stable Ronaldo was a bigger guy, there's no way in hell he would have done that.
Listen, man, he likes slapping easy targets. That much
There have
is
been
clear.
multiple examples lately of how things actually go for Brad when he comes up against guys his size or guys with experience. And unsurprisingly, it doesn't go well. One
He
time
freaking took him up like he gave him uppies.
against guys his size or
Like
guys
a
with
baby.
experience.
Took him away. Like I wish a giant goth mommy would do to
And
me.
unsurprisingly, it doesn't go well.
Wasn't supposed to
One
say
time,
that.
a 160
Why'd they write that in the
wrestler
script?
Came
Don't fall for it. He's gonna use self-defense. Bro, I am... Oh my god. Did he just fall? I can't even tell what's happening. They're dancing.
Brad tried catching the guy by surprise and he still lost, which was pretty embarrassing. But it's not quite as bad as what happened when he wrestled Nelk's security guard.
Is he a fighter? Does he just have a lot of pride? I don't understand. Why is he even getting into these altercations? I mean, I understood some of them. If someone said like something rude and then you slapped him, it's not a nice thing to do, but I comprehend what's going on here. But some of this, I don't comprehend what's going on here. Like, why are we proving that you are strong? You're just an influencer. You don't have to prove this.
Let me tell you.
Remove this cap, exposing his hair. We know just how much Brad hates that, so he can't have been happy. Possibly worse than both these encounters though, was the one with Logan Paul. Brad had been talking shit about Logan's brother Jake, saying that he wants to see him get knocked out in his fight against Nate Diaz, and Logan didn't take that well.
I don't have problems with him. I just want to see him like lose. Because he lost Tommy Fury, but he didn't lose in like a way where, because honestly, if he gets knocked out, it's just gonna be such a meme that I just want to see that. And maybe it's kind of fucked up, but that's just the truth.
I gotta say something about Bradley.
Yep.
I think you're getting lame. I think you're getting lame as a person or a
Damn, that is probably more hurtful than anything else we saw in this video so far. Dude, Logan Paul thinks you're lame? Holy shit.
Who's either searching
Who gives a fuck?
It's clear Logan dealt with Brad easily.
Oh my god, it's like the freaking promo for their new scene dropping on a different website or something, dude. Hey, we just got done doing some sweaty work here.
Thanks for letting that happen.
Yeah. Carry you him up?
Thanks for letting that happen.
Sweaty content? I like that. A different type of market than
Run your mouth
skateboarding.
about me, I run my mouth about you. Yeah. And like, now at least, by the way, that was
Or is that the Zoo Culture logo? I don't know what the fuck that
There's
is.
levels to this shit.
The look on both their faces after the fight.
There's so many levels to this shit, dude. Look at them. There's levels.
There's levels to this shit.
The look on both their faces after the fight
says that there's levels to this shit. There's
levels to this shit.
Pretty interesting. I sort of get the gist of it, dude. Tell us more. Good video. Good video. You guys for watching this reaction, dude. Do you freaking know anything about working out? What do you think I should do to get the best gains? Let me know.